Have you ever paused to ask yourself where true strength truly comes from? It is not found in the size of an army, nor in the shine of gold stored in palace vaults. Real strength lies much deeper, in something far more lasting and powerful. It lives in the hearts of ordinary people and their courage to face hardship, their willingness to work through difficulty, and their determination to keep moving forward even when the path is blocked. Long ago, there lived a wise and far-sighted ruler who understood this truth better than most. His kingdom was peaceful and prosperous, yet he knew that prosperity alone could never guarantee a strong future. The fate of any land, he believed, depended not on walls or weapons, but on the character of its people, especially the next generation of leaders. He often observed his sons, seeing both promise and naivety in them. They were intelligent and well-educated, but they had grown up surrounded by comfort. Far removed from real struggle, the ruler wanted but responsibility. It is not about avoiding problems, but about stepping forward to face them. True leaders do not wait for others to act. They act because action is necessary. To teach this lesson, he devised a quiet but powerful test, one that would reveal the nature of many. Without a single word spoken, early one morning before the city stirred to life, the ruler ordered his most trusted guards to place a massive stone in the center of the main road leading into the capital. The stone was enormous, rough and heavy, positioned so that no one could pass without confronting it. This road was essential. Merchants, officials, farmers, and travelers relied on it daily. Once the task was complete, the ruler, his sons, and a few advisors concealed themselves nearby. Hidden from view, but able to observe everything. The sun rose higher, and soon the first travelers arrived. Well-dressed officials riding fine horses were the first to encounter the obstruction. Upon seeing the stone, they reacted with irritation and outrage. They complained loudly about incompetence, about wasted time, about how such a thing could be allowed to happen. Some shouted orders into the empty road, as if someone else should appear and solve the problem for them. Yet none dismounted. None tried to move the stone. After venting their frustration, they simply turned back, choosing a long detour rather than lifting a finger. Next came farmers pushing carts filled with fresh produce. Their faces showed worry and disappointment. The stone meant delays, lost income, and spoiled goods. They gathered nearby, speaking softly among themselves. Some sighed and lamented their misfortune. Others suggested prayer, hoping for divine help. They knelt by the roadside, offering sincere pleas. But when nothing changed, they accepted the obstacle as fate. Slowly, they unloaded their goods and found ways around the stone, resigned rather than resolved. Throughout the day, more people arrived. Merchants cursed their luck and turned away. Pilgrims chose different paths. Travelers shook their heads and continued on foot. Everyone saw the problem, yet no one claimed ownership of it. At one point, a uniformed rider approached, a loyal servant of the crown, known for discipline and obedience. He assessed the situation quickly and recognized it as a serious disruption. Without hesitation, he turned his horse and rode back toward the palace to report the issue. His sense of duty was clear, but so was his assumption. Solving the problem was someone else's responsibility. As hours passed and the road grew quiet, the ruler wondered if anyone would truly rise to the challenge. Late in the day, a lone figure appeared, walking slowly toward the city. He was a laborer, returning home after a long day of physical work. His clothes were worn, his body exhausted, and his steps heavy. When he saw the stone, he stopped in disbelief. The thought of turning back or taking a longer route drained what little energy he had left. For a long moment, he stood there, alone with the obstacle. No crowd, no authority. Just himself and the stone. He considered leaving. No one would blame him. But something stirred within him, a quiet sense of responsibility. This road was important. If he couldn't pass, others couldn't either. And if everyone waited for someone else, the stone would remain forever, remembering words passed down from his elders. That if a task needs doing and no one else steps forward, then the responsibility becomes yours. He set down his belongings and approached the stone. He pushed with all his strength. Nothing moved. He tried again, straining until his muscles burned. Still nothing. He rested, breathing heavily, then searched nearby and found a sturdy branch. Using it as a lever, he wedged it beneath the stone and pushed once more. Inch by inch, the stone began to shift. Sweat poured down his face as he fought exhaustion and pain. With one final effort, the massive rock rolled aside. Clearing the road, he collapsed to the ground. Utterly spent but filled with a deep sense of accomplishment, as he lay there catching his breath. He noticed something beneath where the stone had rested, a small leather pouch. Inside were gold coins and a rolled message. Confused and overwhelmed, he stared at the unexpected reward. At that moment, the ruler and his sons emerged from hiding. The ruler approached with a calm smile and spoke warmly, praising the laborer's character and effort. Startled, the man stood and tried to return the pouch, believing it did not belong to him. The ruler gently refused. The reward, he explained, was meant for the one who took responsibility rather than waiting for others. Turning to his sons, he spoke the lesson he had hoped they would learn. Obstacles, he said, are not placed in our lives to stop us, but to reveal who we are. Some complain, some pray, some report, but only those who act truly move the world forward. Strength is built through effort. Leadership is proven through responsibility. A nation endures not because of wealth or power, but because ordinary people choose to confront challenges instead of walking away. And that, he told them, is the true foundation of any lasting kingdom. Asterisk, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts below. Every comment you leave is a source of motivation for me to create even better stories. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.